Hey folks, so let's talk about this shiny object syndrome. Do I have shiny object syndrome? For those of you who are not familiar with that term, the shiny object syndrome is when a person is jumping from job to job, gig to gig. This, whatever the genre is, just jumping around trying to find the next big thing. So, I thought about this because earlier this year, so basically the first half of this year, I was doing Lyft, and now I'm doing Spark. And so, isn't that a sign of shiny object syndrome? Possibly. Or it just could be good financial sense. So here's my thing. Okay, I started the year doing Lyft. As I mentioned before, this is not going to be like my main thing. So this was just kind of just an interim to get some money up so I can start a business. Okay, so Lyft, it wasn't paying me what I expected to. And then this summer, I wasn't getting any rides, so I was hardly making anything. So I needed another solution. So this plan didn't pan out. The Lyft plan didn't pan out as I anticipated. So it required me to, I guess kind of put that, it's still here, as an option, and put that plan aside and come up with a new plan, because I need to be making money. So it's not just me randomly hopping around to do different things. I think if that were the case, then I would have been on Lyft, I would have been on Uber, I would have been trying to do all these things. And I pretty much stuck with Lyft full time. Like, not full time in the sense of working 40 hours, but that was my main thing. And now that I've seen that it's just not working out, it's time to try something different. I even tried different strategies with Lyft, getting up early. It helped. Getting up early helped. Because I was able to get those like normal people, because I'm kind of in a college town. So I was able to get like the normal people, the work people, taking them to work. And then, so that kind of helped. But it really wasn't a sustainable strategy for me. Like I had mentioned in previous videos, I have a lot going on right now on the personal side, which kind of keeps me from being able to be out here driving and all that as much as I really prefer. So now that I'm doing the Walmart thing, again, it's only been a short few days, maybe 14 days total, but I am in the, even with my schedule, the way it's so, like, I'm just going to say chaotic, sometimes I don't know what's going to happen on a particular day. So far, based on, the effort that I've been putting in, my chaotic schedule, I am still earning a pretty decent amount doing the Walmart delivery. So that is something that I just, intend on just continue to milk, if you will, for this, for the duration of whatever, until I get the money up, or, whatever. So Walmart delivery seems to be, doing the trick right now. So another reason why I'm not really trying to get back on Lyft right now specifically is because I need some repairs done to my car. And so I didn't feel comfortable having customers in my car while I needed these issues to be resolved. And because I wasn't making the money that I needed to, I haven't been able to get the repairs done. So that's why I'm really getting in on this Spark situation, so that I can get these repairs done and then maybe start trying to work Lyft back in. There is a college football game this upcoming weekend, and typically that would have been an opportunity for me to drive for Lyft. And I've driven in like those, we've had concerts here before. And those are pretty stressful situations. My very first time I did that, oh my gosh, it was so stressful. I went home and I was just like knocked out. I didn't even go back out after the event because I was just so stressed. And I didn't want to be out there in that with people, being tired, not being able to see, So, and anyway, they're having a football game this weekend, and I'm not going to do it because the car repairs need to be made. So I'm just going to be doing Spark deliveries. So we'll see how that works out for this, game day weekend. So, in my eyes, I would say that I do not have shiny object syndrome in this situation. Now, I've had it before. So an example of what happened to me in the past was I started learning how to trade Forex, a foreign exchange, or foreign currencies trade market. And so I started doing that. It was right around, I started doing that basically like a week or two after I resigned from being a school psychologist. And so that kind of like took my husband by surprise. I told him I wasn't satisfied with the job that I was at. It was kind of soul-sucking kind of a job. And so I resigned. I wasn't going to renew my contract for the following year. And so I started learning to trade Forex as a means of, learning a new skill, getting in the financial world, making some money, things of that nature. And then because I was still kind of like feeling bad about, the situation with quitting my job and, feeling bad about it because my husband, was kind of upset about it. So then I started to try to find ways to like quickly, make money. So I ended up getting scammed because I was looking for the shiny object. Oh, I got to do this to try to get some fast money. Do this to get some fast money. I'm still learning to trade, legitimately. But then there were these other little sparkling things like, oh, I can do this. Oh, you see probably something in the comments now about, come join me or join this Telegram group and, we can get Bitcoin for you or this and that. That, I don't know how I got sucked in that, but because my mindset was already like, I guess I was, kind of in a weak position, that I was able to get scammed that easily, even though there were, huge red flags along the way. So, so that was my whole shiny object situation there. But right now, it's all about, finding a plan that works, a legitimate plan. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is a get rich steady. And having listened to Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, the word that really is standing out for me is the accumulation of riches. So just let your money stack, let your money stack. Like when I was just thinking back to video games that I play, I'm in this, I'm sort of addicted. I've been able to like cut away from it for a couple of days, but the Evony, EVONY, that pen game that you see the commercials. So part of that, there's like this whole like building your own city and empire with that I wasn't expecting, and it's kind of addicting. And so you earn money, you earn resources, but I noticed that when I allow my city to accumulate the riches instead of using it to quickly buy something as soon as I get it, I found that if I allow it to accumulate, that I'm able to have more of an effect. So that's it. It's kind of the same situation in real life, allowing my money to accumulate so that I can have a bigger effect. So so that's what this is. Get rich for sure, for certain. And that was one of my Forex coaches. Like one of his favorite sayings. It's not get rich quick, but get rich for sure. So that is what I'm doing. I'm not hopping around from different things just for the sake of hopping around. But this time around, there's a definite plan. And I am, actually, I'm going to write out this plan, because that was part of the thing in the book. Writing out your plans, having a plan, and have a well-written plan that you follow. So I'm going to like really think through this thing and write it down. How much is going to stay in, how much am I going to use to spend for living expenses or whatever. So yeah, so that's it this time around. Having a plan, not jumping around from different things. If the plan fails, okay, what can I do differently to improve the plan? Or do I need to come up with something different? So that's where I am with that. If you are having problems, I always try to, bring it in at the end. So, what are you experiencing? Are you jumping around from, different gigs, here and there? Do you have shiny object syndrome? Do you think I have shiny object syndrome? So just let me know what your thoughts are about this in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.